Ministry to bridge the housing deficit in Nigeria.
Thank you so much. The renewed top agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is keen about doing things differently this time around. And that is why you can see right from the onset, the ministry has presented a memo and Mr. President has graciously approved, particularly about the social housing scheme. This is a policy whereby vulnerable populations in the country can afford to have a roof over their head, and this is something that is actually going to, bridge the gap in the housing sector, and that's why I can say that all of us are really committed to it, and this is something that is also going to be deliberated at this policy. At this council meeting to see how the state government are going to queue in. We have already written letters to the various state government asking them to give us portion of unencumbered land so that we can be able to build these affordable houses for us to benefit for all Nigerians, including all of you here. Because it is a right, it's a matter of right and not a privilege, and that's why the administration is doing things differently.
In terms of numbers, how many houses are we expecting in the next 8 years under this administration? And their affordability?
The houses is about 80,000, and the affordability you are talking about, it varies, because my own standard and yours are different. And what we are trying to do is to build houses for all Nigerians, irrespective of their classes, irrespective of where they come from. So the prices of the houses also differs based on the income strata of the individual that is actually going to subscribe to that housing policy about it.
Thank you. What is your appeal to Nigerians? Your appeal to Nigerians?
My appeal to Nigerians is for them to be very law-abiding, very patient, because the government is really committed to making things differently. But we can't all have it at the same time, because the resources wherever it is limited, and therefore it's a matter of prioritization. We need to prioritize what our needs are, and then with time we can be able to deliver.
Sir, can you share with us the current housing deficit in Nigeria? Current housing deficit in Nigeria.
We are conducting a survey in conjunction with the National Population Commission, and therefore without us concluding that, and if you ask me to give you, I cannot be able to give you an accurate figure about the national housing deficit now. But as soon as we concluded the survey, the figure will be known.
Thank you.
My name is Mahmuda Mamman, the Permanent Secretary in charge of Ministry of Works and Housing.